The last thing I'll notice are just some high-level observations about the companies that get the most success out of content. The first is the ones who I see doing the best have accepted the fact that marketing is more science and data-driven than it is art and creativity. There is certainly some creativity in marketing, just like there's creativity in software engineering. I spent 10 years as a software engineer before this, and often I thought to myself that marketers were just kind of creatives who did things on their own, the beat of their own drum, and they didn't really have a plan for things. They just did whatever they felt like. And I think I maybe was working with inexperienced marketers, but at the same time, what I've realized working with clients who do have really strong marketing teams now is that the best ones are very scientific in their approach and very technical in their approach and very data-driven in their approach. The other thing I notice is that companies that have too many goals do just as bad a job hitting those goals as marketing teams that have no goals at all. I remember a conversation very early on where I was talking to a client and they wanted to work with us. And I asked them, what are their goals for the content? Are you looking at building out your top of funnel? Do you want to convert people? Do you want to kind of get people in the consideration phase? Where are you trying to aim? What are some of the big KPIs you're going to measure? And they said, basically, we need to not only raise awareness, but also make more money and drive more email subscribers and get more contributors to our open source. And I only have 3 months to do it and $10,000. Like, let's do it. And I was like, that's just not possible in reality. I mean, you can maybe get lucky and do that 1 in 100 times, but it's certainly not a repeatable sort of data-driven strategy for marketing. And so having all your goals be the number one goal will almost certainly, like anything, lead you into that bad cycle for marketing. Creating content and then not having a plan to promote it is also a big waste of time. And we're going to talk a lot about promotion in this because I think it's really important. And then finally, having ways to measure and instrumentation that allows you to measure the results of your content is often overlooked. I actually remember several renewal calls I did early on with clients. And I asked them, your goals for content were things like increasing number of page views and email signups. So how did you do? And often they'd say, well, we got page views. That's Google Analytics. That's easy. But we didn't have a good way to track the number of email signups that came in from each piece of content. So we actually don't know how many subscribers we got through content. And so they spent a large amount of money with us and then didn't even know if what we had done produced the results they expected. And it's really a shame because, again, you're not operating in a data-driven way. You're operating in this just guess and feel sort of way. And it's nice when it works, but it also is really hard to adjust and tweak what you're doing and improve over time.